Good morning. Sorry. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Pineapples. April, what's up, baby? Welcome to Not Just Sports by No Laps. These pineapples is good as hell. Ben Patton, what's good, baby? Welcome to Not Just Sports by No Laps. Please like and share the page. Please like and share. We have a great show today. We're doing our weekly picks with April. April is beating us, by the way. I am so unhappy about that. And I'm gonna try not to make any noise during her pick segment. So we have April and her picks, Gary and the highlights. Gary's so damn funny, it don't make no sense. We also we're going to discuss who's better. Who's better, Aaron Donald or Khalil Mack, and why? We're going to discuss that because a lot of people was out here talking crazy. A lot of people was talking crazy. I know you see Bron have the Lakers. Listen, this is why are we surprised at what LeBron's doing? That's the question. He does this every year. Why are we surprised? Why talk about that? Let's talk about the drama in Golden State. Talk about LeBron as redundant and boring at this point. We have it all. Rappers, actors, singers, hood celebrities. You want it, we got it. Whatever you want, we got. I got some news coming down the pipe. I got a guy talking about the Ohio State quarterback is better than Tua. I don't know what these prisoners of the moment are the worst. Joanna DeGuzman, what's up? I'm exhausted. I'm tired. My wife caught a flat. God damn. 3 flats in 2 weeks? Come on. Come on, give me a break. Show times are now Saturday, 5:30 p.m. and Sunday, 10 a.m. Again, 5:30 p.m. Saturday, 10 a.m. on Sunday. Please don't forget my brother's show. Chris Epps Presents. Please do not forget www.bussamove.com. That's a party bus for kids. Party bus for kids. www.bussamove.com. What a great, great creation. Okay? If you want to have a party for the children, if you want to have any children, you're going to have a birthday party for them. So to be the cool parent, be the smart parent, book a party bus for your child at www.bussamove.com. They have 4 theme buses, like the activity bus, the glamour bus, the movie bus, and even a video game bus. That's right, www.bussamove.com. No mess, no cleanup, no distractions, no problems. Check out www.bussamove.com. The bus posts up right in front of your house. The kids party on the bus while you're in the comfort of your home, conversing with friends, drinking some wine, or even taking a nap. Go check out www.bussamove.com so your babies can party while you relax. www.bussamove.com. Only in New York. Only in New York. Last but not least, Intercontinental Capital Group Incorporated is a direct lending mortgage bank specializing in home financing for 1 to 4 family residential properties, condos, and co-ops. The Westbury branch knows that life can be hectic. They also know that your home finances doesn't have to be. ICG is committed to the idea of simple. Simple terms, simple conditions, simple payments. ICG achieves simplicity through the ability to educate owners and borrowers. Educate their borrowers on the mortgage process. ICG is even willing to help you have classes and teach groups the ins and outs of the mortgage and financing process. They also help with your finances, people. So if you're struggling with your finances, saving money, attaining money, you need to go see Intercontinental Capital Group Incorporated. ICG's credo, the building blocks to a better mortgage, describes the stepping stones that ICG is willing to help you to create towards a viable, sustainable future. ICG is on your team. ICG is friendly. And most of all, ICG is trustworthy. So let's stop renting and let's start owning. We know it's hard, so get help from Intercontinental Capital Group Incorporated. You can contact the branch manager, Stacy Saunders, at ICG, Intercontinental Capital Group Incorporated, at 1400 Old Country Road, Suite 200A, in Westbury, New York. Her office number is 516-723-6462. Her cell phone number is 516-984-4324. Her fax number is 516-706-4938. And the email is ssaunedrs@icghome.com. Dwayne, what's up, baby? Okay, let's talk. We saw that football game, or what y'all want to call a football game, last week with the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Rams. That was not football. That was not football. That was a three-point shooting contest, a slam dunk contest, whatever you wanted. That was not football. Football is going to devour itself. Because there's something called defense in football. There is definitely something called defense. How you just let a team march up and down the goddamn field? And by the way, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thank you, Dwayne. Happy Thanksgiving. Pineapples are good. How you just let two teams just don't play any defense? Don't tell me there was a strip sack. Don't tell me there was a pick six. Don't tell me that shit, because if both teams scored twice on defense, I believe, they still gave up 40 points. This was embarrassing to the game that I love. I love me some goddamn football. And the beauty of football is there's always been an intimidation factor. Always. We take an intimidation factor out the game. Not we, the NFL. There's always been concussions. There's still going to be concussions. There's nothing you can do about it. But this was ridiculous. Now, the little defense that was played by Aaron Donald. Let me tell y'all something. After really watching Aaron Donald play, Aaron Donald is special. You can say what you want. Oh, Aaron Donald is special. Aaron Donald is a one-man wrecking crew from an interior lineman position. He plays a three-technique tackle. What is a three-technique tackle? That is a tackle that's lined up outside shade of the guard. This man is a one-man wrecking crew. And I am going to explain to you why Sam Darnold is better than Khalil Mack. Some of y'all think that's blasphemy. He's better than Khalil Mack, people. Not only is he better, he's way better. I'm not talking about it's close. Khalil Mack is a dog. Don't get it fucked up. I love how he plays. He's a dog. But let me tell y'all what happens at the three-technique tackle spot versus a 5 or a 9 technique DN, outside linebacker. GJ Strobe 1, what's up, baby? Angie Kostick, what's going on, baby? Let's talk about the interior lineman. Three technique. Three technique is a defensive tackle that is athletic. That Aaron Donald is. But not only that, he's small. He's small. He's like 5'11", 6 feet, 270 pounds. He's small. Not only that, he gets double teamed damn near every other play. He is getting double teamed by every. Okay, so he could get double teamed by the guard. Are we going to talk about Tua and the boy over at. Somebody tell me who the Ohio State quarterback is. Because my man Cory Booker just got loose with his mouth. Okay? He can get double teamed by a tackle. He can get double teamed by the guard and the center, the guard and the tackle, and the guard and the running back. There's never a play where he's not getting blocked. He leads the league in sacks from an interior lineman position. I'm going to say that again. He leads the league in sacks from an interior lineman position where he's getting double teamed damn near every play. Khalil Mack don't lead the league in sacks. And let me tell you something. Khalil Mack, playing the position he plays, Stowers was good. Morris was good. Playing the position that he plays, there are times where he doesn't get blocked. Yes, Khalil Mack sometimes does not get blocked playing the position that he plays. Well, some of y'all are going to say, well, how do you leave the best player on the field unblocked? When you run in zone away from him, he's the quarterback's responsibility. Or the quarterback is his responsibility. The quarterback has him as a responsibility. Can Khalil Mack get double teamed? Yeah. But it will never be by two linemen. That's the difference. It will never be by two linemen. It will be by a lineman and a tight end. It will be by a tight end and a running back. It will be by a tackle and a running back. You're never going to see a guard and a tackle double team Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack plays in space. Aaron Donald doesn't. Now these are facts. Anybody who tells you anything different, look at them like they got two heads and tell them they don't know nothing about football. Because these are the facts, people. I'm not making this stuff up. They said he gets double teamed 75% of the time, Aaron Donald. How does he get double teamed 75% of the time and have 12 sacks in the season from an interior lineman spot? How does he have more sacks than the guy that sometimes doesn't get blocked? Now, again, don't get it twisted. Slug was good. Don't get it twisted. Khalil Mack is a dog. He ain't Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald is a special type of dog. He's different. He's small. He's 270 pounds, 5'11", 6 feet. Like, he could sit in the house with us and you wouldn't know he was a professional football player. His hand play, his hand combat, crazy. John Jarman was good. Crazy. Don't tell me shit about what's the name? Khalil Mack. Don't tell me shit about Khalil Mack when we talking about that man, Aaron Donald. That boy, Aaron Donald, is different. I'm going to do you this. I'm going to do you this favor. You do me a favor, y'all. Tell me the last D tackle. I didn't say DN. Tell me the last D tackle that led the league in sacks. Go ahead, I'll wait. Go ahead. Let me take some pineapples. Tell me the last D tackle that led the league in sacks. Oh, y'all don't know. Joe Kish was going on, my guy. Y'all don't know the last D tackle that led the league in sacks. Tell me the last DN. There's always a DN outside linebacker that leads the league in sacks. He is better than Khalil Mack, people. And anybody who tells you different don't know what they're talking about. This is not an opinion. These are facts. He's probably the best player in football. Aaron Donald. If you think of what his job is to do, Aaron Donald takes away all your interior game. There's no running traps. There's no running zone with him in there. There's none of that. None of it. Aaron Donald's special. Aaron Donald is special. And that's all I got to say about that today. If y'all want to talk about that, let me know. Next, New York Jets. New York Jets. Do yourselves a favor. After your game on Sunday that you're going to lose, John Randall, he plays just like John Randall. But he's way better than John Randall. He looks like John Randall. Undersized, but he's better than John Randall. Craig Davis, what's up? New York Jets, after you get blasted Sunday, hi Colleen, after you get blasted on Sunday, please call Michigan and start working on getting Jim Harbaugh. Because Jim Harbaugh ain't going to be in Michigan too much longer. He can't beat Ohio State. He can't beat Urban Meyer when Urban Meyer had an investigation going on. He can't beat Ohio State. And not only did he not beat Ohio State, they smacked him. Oh! Aaron Donald equals disruption. That's a fact. He equals mayhem. He's a one-man wrecking crew. Sorry. One-man wrecking crew. So then we're talking about, what was we talking about? We was just talking about, Jets. You're going to get smoked on Sunday. We all know that. Okay, get Todd Toilet Bowls out of here. Yes, Todd Toilet Bowls is going to be fired. Yes. And I'm not a guy who's out reaching around for people's job, looking for people's job. I'm not that guy. But go start working on Jim Harbaugh. Get Jim Harbaugh in New York. He's a perfect fit. He'll deal with the media. He'll deflect the media away from the players. He's no nonsense. He's defense oriented. He's a quarterback who's defense oriented. He's no nonsense. He's a weirdo. Get him in green and white immediately. Because Michigan's going to fire him. Michigan is going to fire him. He can't beat Ohio State. And then you got my boy Cory Booker. I love Cory Booker. Somebody tag Cory Booker, please. Cory Booker, get him in here. Cory Booker is one of those guys who loves falling in love with the moment. He is a prisoner of the moment all the time. Who is the quarterback of Ohio State? What's his name? Somebody tell me the quarterback of Ohio State. Because I watched that whole game. I watched the whole entire game. Cory Booker wants to say that the quarterback at Ohio State is better than Tua at Alabama, and it ain't even close. That boy Tua got a slingshot for an arm. Either him or his brother. Let me tell you something. That boy Tua, he throws one of the prettiest balls. One of the prettiest balls. He throw that bitch 15, 20. He just got 2 touchdown passes right in the last 10 minutes. He threw two touchdown passes. We ain't going to be on here, boys, with all that Roll Tide foolishness. We are not doing that. But the boy Tua is going to the league, and he's going to cause mayhem. That boy at Ohio State, he's the same. He's like Cardell. Remember that kid Cardell, whatever his name is? Corey's crazy. Let me see. Cory Booker got to get in here. He's out of his mind if he thinks that boy is anywhere near Tua. This is why I love black people. The boy got hit. He got a little concussion. They in the stands praying to God. Everybody got their hands up to God. The boy is all right. This is football, people. Bowles was a dummy anyway. He let the media and the public basically tell him how to run his team. No, he didn't. One thing I could say about him was won't he do it? Won't he do it? Tell how to run his team. And he bent to the pressure and they still wanted him fired. Dummy. No, Craig. Craig is always wrong. I want Craig to be right sometimes. I really do. He's always wrong. One thing about Todd Toilet Bowles is Todd Toilet Bowles ran his own operation. He ran his own locker room. There's no doubt. There was no outside forces checking him in that locker room. That's why Sheldon Richardson ain't there. That's why Mo Wilkinson ain't there. He ran that locker room. It's just everything else. He sucks with the time clock. He's terrible with the time clock. He's a corpse. I can't stand that he's on the sideline just emotionless in New York. Who, what, when is emotionless in New York? He has no emotion. That shit drives me crazy. He's always screwing up the time clock. He's always screwing up timeouts. He had a center with a broken finger who couldn't snap the ball that he didn't substitute until the fourth quarter. How bad is the second guy if we're going to keep a guy who can't snap the ball because his finger's broke? How bad is the second guy? Todd Toilet Bowles is a mess. It is a hot mess. My biggest problem with him is there are high school coaches, junior high coaches, who know how to manage a clock better than he does. That's my problem with him. Hell, yeah. And won't he do it? Yeah, that's what they're saying on here. Hell, the EFA, I won my championship by managing the clock. I sure did. I won a championship by managing the clock. No timeouts, 3:26 left in the game. Down 3, we got the score. Cordell Jones, that's his name. Haskins, that's his name. Haskins is an Ohio State quarterback. He sucks. Hebus is better than Cordell Jones. Haskins is Cordell Jones. Not one of them is better than Tua. What the hell is Cory Booker talking about? Cory Booker just saw the Ohio State game. He must hate Alabama. I hate Alabama too, but I'll be damned, that boy Tua ain't the real deal. Tua can play. No. The media public wanted Geno benched. Craig, we all wanted Geno benched. What the hell are you do you see Geno play? Geno's a slob. Geno bench. He benches Geno. The media public wanted Darnold. Craig. See, this is where Craig goes wrong. Okay, let's really break this down, Craig. The media public wanted Geno benched. I wanted Geno benched. You wanted Geno benched. She wanted Geno benched. The whole damn Jets Nation wanted Geno benched. Okay? It ain't no media. This is right here in your plain view. Geno's a slob. The media public wanted Darnold to start over. Okay, again, Darnold was a 2-year plan. We knew we was getting Darnold when Darnold was in his sophomore year. How come you didn't know? I told you we was getting him. You don't listen to me. Wanted him to start over Bridgewater. You still don't know what you're getting with Bridgewater. Bridgewater almost lost his leg. Do y'all realize Bridgewater's leg was almost cut off his body? The only thing that was holding Bridgewater's leg was his skin. So you still don't know what you're getting with Bridgewater. He bends to the pressure right away. No, Craig, you're wrong. Booker is smoking something. Oh, yeah, he sure is. Cory Booker definitely smoking something if he thinks that boy Haskins is better than Tua. And let me tell you something about Tua. Tua is playing on one leg, y'all. Let's just say what it is. Tua is playing on one leg. Nolan, this guy Cory Booker said the Ohio State quarterback is better than Tua.
He's not.
Huh?
He's not.
I know he's not. But this is the crazy shit that's said on Facebook. Samuel Blackwell, can you please tag Cory Booker, please? Because Cory Booker went on Facebook and said some blasphemy. Oh, he's better. No, the hell he ain't. Tua throws the ball 50 yards and the ball be 20 feet off the ground. Tua is deadly accurate. Tua is running the ball, and he's playing on one leg. Come on, stop. Darno clearly wanted Darno to start. Craig, everybody wanted Darno to stop. I'm one of the few who didn't want Darnold to stop. Everybody wanted Darnold to stop. Stop it, Craig. Stop making up stuff. The boys on a one-year deal. Look at this mother hugger. Jesus Christ. He ran jet from one sideline to the other sideline. He was tired as hell. He was tired as hell by the time he got to the other sideline. Tua is deadly accurate. Deadly accurate. Deadly accurate. That boy Haskins is Cordell Jones all over again. Would you say that, Nolan?
Yeah.
He ain't going to start for nobody in the NFL. Tua might be a Hall of Famer. Remember what Tua did. Let's remember what Tua did. Tua played a half of football and won a championship. Yep. As a freshman, Tua played one half of football and won a championship. That boy Haskins, he gonna be playing in some bullshit bowl. Watch. But back to what I was saying. Let's stop Harbaugh, Jim Harbaugh. Let's stop. You're never gonna win a championship with Michigan. You're never gonna beat Ohio State. So let's stop dilly-dallying and bring your ass to New York. Put them khakis in green and white and bring his ass to New York. Let's stop playing. Stop playing, Jim Harbaugh. Let's go. Pack your shit and put the man in green and white. They're going to fire him. They're going to fire this man. And this man's a damn good coach. He just can't beat Urban Meyer. He can't beat Urban Meyer in a year he getting investigated on the Me Too movement. Come on. Come on. He can't beat Urban Meyer. Jim Harbaugh, listen to me, brother. Come to New York. We'll love you over here. We'll love you. Come to New York. And then on my other team is screwing up too, because all of a sudden they want to win games. If they win games, if they make the playoffs, we'll never get rid of Jason Garrett. Speaking of Hall of Fame, how is Herschel Walker not in the Hall of Fame? I don't know if Herschel Walker is an NFL Hall of Famer, Craig. Jim is better than John. Jim won't have a job. Jim won't have a job come Monday. I don't think they'll fire him just yet. But I hope they do. I don't think they'll fire him just yet, but I hope they do. Either one of those. Jim is better. I like Jim Harbaugh better than John Harbaugh, although John Harbaugh has the Super Bowl. Oh, did he beat him? Yeah. Oh, no, Jim Harbaugh has a Super Bowl win. I believe he has a Super Bowl win. I like Jim Harbaugh. I like how Jim Harbaugh will handle the media better than John. And I don't think Herschel Walker's a Hall of Famer. Not an NFL Hall of Famer. College Hall of Famer? Absolutely. USFL Hall of Famer? Absolutely. I don't think Herschel Walker's an NFL Hall of Famer. Jim is the best thing that ever happened to Michigan. You might be right. Sam Blackwell, you might be right. But he can't win the big one. And when we leave our little cities and we go to these little funky towns, things get a little different with sports, especially football. He will play the bowl game. Yeah, John best Jim in the Super Bowl. So the Ravens won that Super Bowl, right? So Jim doesn't even have a Super Bowl, but I like him better than John. I do. Now, here's an interesting question I got for you guys. We're going to change topics. Here's an interesting question. If you're the Golden State Warriors, do you trade Kevin Durant at the All-Star break? I'm going to ask you this question again. If you are the Golden State Warriors, do you trade Kevin Durant at the All-Star break? His collegiate and NFL career. His collegiate and NFL careers combined makes him a Hall of Famer. Craig, that's not how they do it, Craig. They don't combine, if you're going for the NFL Hall of Fame, they don't combine your college numbers, Craig. What are you talking about? If that's the case, Christian Laettner will be an NBA Hall of Famer. That's not how they do it. Herschel Walker trade helped build the Cowboys, construct that offense and that line in the Super Bowl dynasty. That's a fact. But he's not a Hall of Famer. That's a fact. He has the personality for New York, yes. Morris Roderick says he would trade Kevin Durant at the All-Star break if he's Golden State. And you know what? No, you can't, because Curry is too injury prone. Curry, Clay, and Green won without Durant. And don't forget Boogie Cousins will be coming back at that time. So yes, I would trade Kevin Durant. Get some parts. Get some parts, maybe some draft picks. Trade his ass away because they just finally won a game. They lost 4 in a row. What if you don't go to state to win 4 in a row? Although they toy with the league. I'd trade KD to strengthen that bench, that weakened bench. They sacrificed a lot of depth to acquire him. Then made him take a pay cut. They didn't make him take a pay cut. He offered to take a pay cut. Retain Iggy and Livingston. Iggy's done. He's just about done. Yes, to get some picks and help that bench. They beat Cleveland with no Kevin Love and no Kyrie. That's true. That's true, Jarman. That's true. But still, they won 73 games. They broke a record, won 73 games without Kevin Durant. Let's not act like this team couldn't win a championship without Kevin Durant. They ran into LeBron. They won one without against LeBron and lost one. So don't do that. Don't do that. That team is built to win. And win a lot and win on a regular basis. You got a piece like Durant, I think I'm trading him. I'm trading him, let him go finish this year with some other team, and then put him on a free agent market. He's leaving next year anyway, so guess what? You might as well get something for him. They're going to be in luxury tax hell. Might as well do it. They won 73 games without KD, but Bron's greatness did force their hand, and Draymond Green recruited KD. Oh, here comes Craig. No, sometimes, bro, you need to think a minute. Oh, God, here we go. I'm not a dummy. I didn't say you was a dummy. You're just wrong all the time. I know they don't combine the collegiate and NFL numbers. But that's what you said. No. But the Hall of Fame, as does the NBA Hall of Fame, will acknowledge collegiate career along with the pro career and will qualify them as a Hall of Fame. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't, Craig. Again, you're wrong. Why can't you just be wrong and be comfortable with it? Nobody knew who Dan Marino was in college. They don't compare, they don't use the NCAA career to gauge whether they get in the Hall of Fame or not. They don't do it. Not in the NBA either. Stop making up shit. "73 games and checked against LeBron James." You have a point, John. You have a point. Look at this boy, John. Look at this boy, Tua. 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 Somebody get Cory Booker, please. Somebody get Cory Booker, because I don't know what Cory Booker see. This boy, Tua, is special. They are average without KD during their regular season, but is 8-1 with him in the past two. No, they're not average. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. What's average about Klay Thompson, Curry, Klay Thompson, and Green? What's average about them? What's average about them? Them boys ain't nothing average about them. They had key parts on the bench that came off the bench that helped them. And with Durant there, those key parts are not there anymore. Here are two Finals MVPs. Why can't Curry close? Why can't Curry close it up? Now, who is that? Who said that? Sam Blackwell. He might be on to something. Why can't Curry close in the finals? That's the biggest reason he's there. Sam might be on to something. Sam might be right. Nobody knew who Dan Marino was. Nobody knew who Joe Montana was. Nobody knew who they were in college. Let's not do that. Roll Tide. Oh, we are not doing that. Hell, Iguodala won his first Finals MVP and barely beat the Cavs to their final. That's a fact. That's a fact. But I think that they have to go back to the original recipe. They're okay with Curry. They're okay with Clay. They got to sign Clay too now. And get them pieces for the bench. And get them little pieces that help them run. Because this thing in Golden State could get ugly. Could get ugly in a minute. Now, hold on. I got to go use the bathroom. And hopefully April will be here. April! Hopefully April will be here, ready to go. Happy Thanksgiving. Let me use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Oh, yes. I'm a new man. Okay. April's here. We're going to start doing our picks with April. Let me bring her in. I hope April ain't getting feedback. Some music on while we wait. Then they'll not, because they say I don't own the rights.
Hey.
Hi, baby. Hi, baby. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving. And you know I'm happy because my picks is out here winning already.
You gonna stop. You gonna stop. already, my man Prime is already hurt that I'm losing behind you.
I know. You know what it is?
My man,
You and Gary, y'all get too deep with things. And I be like, this is the problem.
that's probably how we have to do it. Just close the eyes and point at the newspaper.
I know.
LBJ took us 7 games with no Kyrie or love. No love. John Zombie, you're right. That's why this man is special. I am not going to talk about LeBron until the playoffs. It's redundant. It's boring at this point. He does the same thing every year.
Yep.
You don't care to see his greatness. Shame on you.
Exactly.
You ready?
I'm ready.
How'd you spend the
Hey, so can we talk about how them Giants went now?
No, we're not doing that. Let's talk. We're not doing that. Talk about the damn Giants. Okay. Chicago versus Detroit. You pick
the Bears.
Chicago.
Mm-hmm. And they won.
So you won there.
Yes.
Redskins versus Cowboys.
I picked the Cowboys. And they won.
And you won there. Falcons versus the Saints.
I picked the Saints.
And you won there.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
Okay. But here's the problem.
Uh-oh.
Me and Gary made the same pick. So it's a loss.
All right.
So don't get too happy over there. Because you wanted to talk about your Giants. Let's talk about them.
No, I'm not a Giants fan. But I told y'all they was going to win because I knew. I had a hunch.
You did pick them.
You know why?
You did pick them. I can't lie.
Because it was cold outside, and the team they play always play in the heat. So I knew. I said, they're going to win. And they won.
Look at you. Look at that weather report and stuff. All right.
That's how you got to do it.
Okay. The big blue goat, Gary's here too. The big blue goat versus the Eagles. Who you got?
I am going with the Eagles. Yes.
Jaguars versus Bills.
I'm going with the Jaguars.
Seattle versus Panthers.
I am going with the Panthers.
Raiders versus Ravens.
I am going with the Ravens. Mm-hmm.
Niners versus Bucks.
I'm going with the Bucks.
Browns versus Bengals.
I'm going with the Bengals.
Pats versus Jets. I thought about you as soon as I saw it. Hey,
But you know I'm going with the Pats.
Let me do this real quick. Shout out to my boy Anthony Godolfo. I love him like cooked food. Oh my God. I miss this dude. I haven't seen him in almost 20 years.
Oh, wow.
Goombot. I love you, Goombot.
Yes, I'm going with the Patriots.
Okay, Patriots versus Jets.
I'm going with the Patriots. I know. Don't do it. I told you, it ain't about love when we do this. It's about who's going to win.
Okay. Cardinals versus Chargers.
I'm going with the Chargers. My brother Kurt Kane is on. Hey.
Kurt King. Holla at him.
Yes.
He holds the moment out and hip hop down. He out here getting.
Wait, but he doesn't retire. His son is taking over.
He said, you ain't going to be here.
Yeah, but his son is taking over the rap game now. So I told Papa Smurf he going to have to retire.
Steelers versus Broncos.
I am going with the Steelers.
Okay. Dolphins versus Colts.
I'm going with the Colts.
He said I'll be following him. No, he follows me. I see him in the barbershop. I see him at school. When he go to the gym, he know he ain't gonna see me. Jags versus Vikings.
I'm going with the Vikings. Mm-hmm.
Titans versus Texans.
Texans. You going with the Texans?
Every team that I pick.
You know what it is, because you're trying to channel who be winning.
I already made my picks. Don't even try it. I already made my picks. Okay. So we still have that offer. Now he's going to start using my ball today. No, that ain't going to happen. I'm talking to you behind the scenes about that, Kurt. That ain't going to happen. But now, let's talk.
Yes.
If anybody uses your picks and prove they use your picks, what do they get again? Please tell
They
me
get
what
a
they
free
get.
lip gloss or a free lip cream by Liadia Beauty.
By Liadia Beauty.
Yes.
Free lip gloss, free lip cream.
Yes.
By Liadia Beauty.
Yes.
Okay.
See, now they hadn't been using my pictures. Huh?
April is still kicking our ass, by the way.
I'm out here killing it.
Let me give you the report on April.
Please.
Kurt King will be happy to hear this.
Yes, he will.
And this is all for a gift card.
Mm-hmm. Wait, don't tell him where I'm going, though, because I'm supposed to be on a diet, so let's not talk about where the gift card is.
Okay. As of now, for week 10. Because I didn't tally up week 11 yet.
Yes.
Gary is 43 and 28.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 48 and 22.
Yes.
And April 51 and 19.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. What is that?
April 51 and 19.
Exactly, 51 and 19, and the man's supposed to be schooling me. But
April is 51 and 19. That's what my pride. That's what my pride. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Oh no.
But you're doing a very good job. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Hold on, throw your wires up for the Yellow Nation. Monet Brands. That girl she high yellow, boy. Little cutie pie. That's my niece.
Yes.
All right, baby.
Yes, thank you.
Thank
Now
you.
make sure you do the tally by the
We'll
end of
see you
the
next
show.
week Saturday.
Alrighty. Bye.
That's April, everybody. My leg's still good money. I'm about to try out for the NFL. It's lit. Oh no, you one of them pretty dudes. You don't want to get touched. Where's Gary? Somebody tag Gary and get him in here. You one of them pretty dudes. You don't want to get touched, Kurt. I got Copeg highlights. I wouldn't say that too often. Don't look at the wise. Look at the wise, Yone throwing up. Why, Monet, listen, baby. You are getting so you are not getting. You are so pretty, Monet. You are so pretty. Monet, I need you to calm down on the pictures because I don't want to have to choke a nigga out. The girl's beautiful. Where's Gary at? Where is Gary? Did you just see Listen. Tua is ridiculous. Look at this. I'm watching the game. I don't know what this boy talking about Haskins. I think that's his 4th touchdown pass of this half. Cory Booker is talking about Haskins is better than Tua. I don't know what didn't he's smoking. I got hitters for touching Kurt. You too pretty. You don't want no bruises. Dal Baldwin, what's good, baby? Where's Gary Callis at? I need Gary Callis in here ASAP. Gary Callis, where you at? My Irish going to win the chip. Stop. Stop. Stop getting overly excited for things that you know are not going to happen. They're not beating Alabama. Dow, you know they're not beating Alabama. They can't beat Alabama. They barely beating Syracuse. Please see Creed 2. My cousin directed it, and it's awesome. What? Your cousin directed Creed 2, April? Nice. Dow. This is where you got to talk to them in a country fast. Daryl, you know good and damn well, Daryl, that they cannot beat Alabama. Stop that. I had to get off that Michigan. Oh, Penn State is just overwhelming, Maryland. College football is bad this year. It really is. College football is bad this year. We gotta talk like them country dudes. Daryl. There's no way, Daryl, that Notre Dame is beating. Look at this team. This team is just playing with people. They're having way too much fun. This is not hard. Look at Tua take a step to the right. Now he's left-handed and throw the ball left with a come on, man, stop. Gary Callis got a boo thing. Now, April, you hit it right on the head, boo. You hit it right on the head. I knew that was gonna happen. He got a little boo thing. Now he forgot about us. Where is Gary? Oh, here he is. We got to talk to Gary. We got to get Gary straight, April. We got to get Gary straight. We're going to straighten his ass out right now. First of all, Gary, what's your sponsor? The little red devil dip, huh? Firewater.
Yeah,
Firewater, what do you call that?
that's cinnamon fireball.
Fireball, yes. Okay, so now me and April have an issue.
What y'all losing?
No, we noticed that since you got your little boo thing, you have been slacking on Not Just Sports by No Laps. You care to explain?
Well, that's unfair because you ain't give me a post time. I always wait for when you tell me that you coming on.
Okay, very good excuse. That's my fault.
Thank you.
That's my fault. Very good excuse.
Thank you. I did notice that I was 3-0 so far, so I'm sure somebody copied my post.
Okay, listen. Let me disappoint your 3-0 real quick. April was 3-0, and I was 3-0.
Okay. All right. So y'all suddenly believers in Chicago all of a sudden. I got it.
They played Detroit. Stop acting like they played Detroit.
Well, we had Chase Daniel starting. We didn't have Trubisky.
You know what? I thought Trubisky was going to start, and by the time I made the pick, it was too late.
It was too late, and that's cool. I wish you would have known ahead of time.
If I'd have known ahead of time, I damn sure would have took Detroit.
Yeah, I needed that. See, y'all had privileged information by the time that it happened.
I damn sure would have took Detroit. April don't care. She's just picking who she likes.
Right. She picking the colors again.
It's working for her, though.
Yeah, it is. I mean, so what did she do last week? Did I gain any ground on her, or she's still down?
Right now.
All right.
We're going to go over it right now. And at the end, we'll tally it up. Last week, we're doing last week's highlights. Colts versus Titans. The Colts beat up on the Titans like it was nobody's business.
Yes, but we mentioned that Andrew Luck is like he's this I don't even know this guy. Like I mean, he's after the injury, I don't know. He's a different quarterback.
Old Andrew Luck. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Before the injury, Andrew Luck was a dog.
No, he was a dog, but I mean, like now he just got veteran leadership. I mean, you know that he just got so much poise. He got so many different things. Like it looked like he sat and studied the game a little bit when he was out. Like
Probably. I just can't
he
stand his
said,
voice. He talked to me, it's like
yeah,
scratching a chalkboard. I can't stand
yeah,
his
yeah.
voice.
He tried to laugh a little bit last week, and
When
it
he did the
was
TY,
annoying. Yeah, 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 yeah.
that's
He
good though.
tried.
That's
I
good.
mean, that's good. He got a personality because he ain't got nothing else to throw to over there. So maybe he could throw a couple of jokes out there. So
So,
I
he
appreciate
had a
that.
big day. I think he had 3 touchdowns, right?
He did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's catching up with Mahomes. I can't wait to get to that
Yeah,
one
I
too.
can't wait. I can't
But
wait either.
anyway,
We got
yeah,
Dr.
yeah.
Phil coming
Coach
from
did
Dallas.
what we thought they would do.
We got a lot to
Coach
talk
did
about
what
with
we
that one.
thought we would do.
Let's wait. And I hope Craig Davis bring his crazy ass in here.
Right, 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 right,
Steelers
right.
versus Jaguars.
Like I don't know what it is about the Steelers and the Jaguars. 'Cause I really thought they was gonna kind of blow these guys out. I thought Connor have a better game, but you know the Steelers found a way to win, so that's a good testament to how maybe how good this team is this year. Because they not they fixing it because what's the guy Ramsey had Brown kind of shut down for the first
Until
few.
the last damn play. Hold on.
Yeah,
Certain people deserve a certain level of respect. My guy, my baby boy, Andrew Aodiji. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. The African Nightmare. He's doing a lot of big things out here in Amityville. Not just Amityville, Long Island. He's doing a lot of big things. Watch out for Andrew and Dan Lloyd. Watch out. They
how,
coming.
how you doing,
They
Andrew?
coming. They coming.
You talking?
They
You
young
might
boys
not know
too.
me,
Yo,
but
Gary, I really need to tell you their story. They young. Andrew's got to be 32, 33 years old.
that's a good thing. That's
These
a real good
dudes
thing.
is running basketball tournaments in Amityville and in Hop Hog.
Okay, wow.
Running
Yeah,
basketball
like
tournaments, giving back to the hood. They just gave a bunch of free turkeys away. Yo, young
that's
boys.
that's that's dope. That's dope
They
at that
young.
age. That's he said don't put them years on me. So he ain't even 30 yet.
He ain't even 30 yet. They giving away bikes, basketballs,
That's
books.
listen. Listen, when you got young guys that do that, man, they got great souls. I mean, it uplifts the community, give people motivation, man. It gives people
Yeah.
that even younger they aspire to do things a little bigger, a little better. I mean, it's good to see. Like,
They're solely behind. They're the people solely behind them rebuilding Boulder Mack Park all over again.
what is Chris talking about? Isn't he a Vikings fan?
Chris, is this an interactive show? He knows it's an interactive show. Chris is funny. Chris is a wild boy. So let's go back.
Right,
Let's go back to the football.
right.
So DJ C High. Oh, wait. Hold on. Again, before we go on. I'm glad DJ C High stepped in the building. DJ C High, please put up the name of that song. Please put up the name of that song, please, DJ C High, and the name of that mixtape that your nephew and your son. Let me tell you about this boy DJ C High and his son. If anybody remember X Clan?
Yeah.
Okay, Cooley. I call him Cooley. Cooley was in a group called oh my God, what was the name of your group? Cooley, that ran with Lumumba. Okay, now listen to me. His son is named Ray Rife. This little nigga nice as hell. Oh my goodness! I'm telling you now. Google Ray Rife. And I'm telling you, Gary, you're going to hear some ridiculously superb music.
Okay.
Coming from a young boy.
mean, is it conscious music or is it?
It's sometimes it's conscious, sometimes it's street, sometimes it's straight lyrics. All y'all
Okay, I just need.
on YouTube, and True Intention is the name of the mixtape.
Okay, I just need to know what
Hardcore.
time of
That's the
day I
name of the
need to
group.
listen.
Hardcore.
I just need to know what time of day I need to listen to it,
Oh,
because right now I'm inebriated, so I don't want to feel guilty about it. So
no.
I'll probably listen to it in the morning.
If you want to get your nigga on, while you're inebriated, go listen to it now. If you want to listen to lyrics, you want to sit and listen to lyrics, wait till tomorrow morning.
All right, that's I'm gonna catch it when I'm like
Listen,
super focused.
I don't fuck with all these young kids and their music.
Yeah, you mentioned that
The
before.
boy Ray Rife is hard. The boy Ray Rife is special. You hear me?
My fault. I'm trying to get this.
Look at Alabama.
I had to go to the other phone, but you know, it's always one of your phones that got a bad cord, so I'm trying to sit
One
it
of my
properly.
phones got a bad cord?
No. You always got one phone that got a bad cord.
Oh, okay.
Like I got this phone, like the cord is bad,
Okay.
so I'm propping it just right.
Well, fix your shit while you over there.
There we go.
Okay.
Right.
So we did the Steelers and Jaguars. The Bucks lose to the Big Blue Dopes. Now here's my problem with the Big Blue Dopes before you get started. They won.
Yeah, because we play them next week.
They won 2 in a row. Now they talking about they're gonna roll off the next 7 and make the playoffs. Could you please talk to the Big Blue Dope fan?
Well, I mean, you know, one thing I saw that they got rid of Flowers. I don't know how they pulled off a trade. Did they mail them to Jacksonville?
Where the hell you been?
I must have missed it because. Okay, so they cut him. That's how they got him. Okay, because I was like, I know nobody ain't trade for Flowers. I know nobody ain't.
He's on somebody's team though.
No, he played for Jacksonville.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that sums up their season. If you picked up Flowers and he's starting,
he's the kiss of death. As soon as you bring his big goofy ass on, it's a wrap.
Yeah, like I mean, one thing I've noticed about the Giants, I guess, they look like they found like their niche, their offense. It looked like they just getting the ball out, Manningham, getting it to the running back.
You are drunk as hell.
I said Manning's hand.
Oh,
Manning's hand.
I thought you said Manningham. He's been retired over 10 years.
No, Manning's hand.
Okay.
I'm country. I got a drool. A drool. It rolls over. Like Manning's hand.
Okay.
Like he throwing the ball, he getting it out there quicker. He not sitting back holding on to the ball. We play them next week though. So if they gonna run 7 in a row, they must gonna come through us first. So we'll see.
Can you please talk to the Big Blue Dope fan? Tell them don't get carried away. You only got 3 wins. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
That's more than what I thought they was gonna have. I'm actually. You gave him 5?
I gave him 5.
Listen, I thought they was gonna get like 2 wins, and I mean, for them to get 3, that's all April. That's all April in that pool. Like, cause when she pick them, they somehow play magically. Like if I pick them, they picked them. That's what I'm saying. Cause the Bucks finally got themselves together, but it was too late. It was too late. So I don't know how they blew that game.
The Bucks. April took the Big Blue Dopes.
Yeah, she picked back up a game from that.
That's just tough.
So that was a good pick for her. But the Giants still gonna be last place in the division. So I mean, why would they risk? Why they risk not getting a good draft pick? I mean, I don't get it.
Losing.
Yeah, they just dumb. They need more linemen or whoever. They need new talent.
They gonna run that poor boy into the ground. That poor boy is gonna have too many carries by the end of the season.
Yeah. They definitely not a put together team. They got pieces here and there. I just think the defense got a little bit too confident than they should. Landon Collins not playing his best football. I mean, offense is just, they never was going to be good yet because that line's still not there. But, I mean, and then they need a quarterback.
And they got too much money put into a receiver.
Right, and they got another receiver that's turned into a diva.
Oh, it's just
Um,
terrible. It's just terrible over there. Next, Panthers versus Lions.
yeah. That was a bad game for Carolina. I
Cam
think the
Newton
guy
needs the
went for
taste slapped out his big ass mouth.
yeah, they went for two and he overshot the man, he threw it too high.
And he was wide
Um,
open.
it was wide open. Yeah, I didn't get that one. That looked like he choked. I don't know what that was.
But here's
I
the
mean the coach
problem.
put the ball in his hand.
Here's the problem. I picked the Panthers. April picked the Panthers. You picked Detroit.
There you go. I mean, here's the thing. We knew that they gonna play a certain way. And Detroit played good against that type of style that they play.
But goddamn it, Cam Newton had a 7-yard throw and
Yeah,
missed it.
yeah.
He's a professional quarterback. And he threw it
They-
behind him, a 7-yard throw. Cam Newton got to do better.
I think Cam
This
Newton
is why Cam
focused on the
Newton,
wrong thing.
Cam Newton ain't gonna beat no Saints. He ain't beating Drew Brees. He ain't ready for that.
No, man, them
We
man,
get to
them
them in a
guys.
minute. We'll get to them in a minute.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But thank God, like that's what said. If I could have followed and with my heart and picked the Giants too, like April, I really could have picked up some games this week.
April
But I
said
didn't.
she picked them because they are a warm weather team and the Big Blue Dopes is a cold weather team, and she knew it was going to be cold.
Hey, listen. Somebody teaching her right. She learning from somewhere.
That's what she said.
I gotta
Now,
give
let
her
me tell you
credit.
about cold weather games. Wednesday was my son's all-star game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Was my son's all-star game. He had to be there at 5 o'clock.
Oh man.
Okay? The game didn't start till 7. So I call myself being a tough guy, and I'm going to sit out here for 2 hours and wait for my son. I was too lazy to walk my fat ass back downhill to my car in the heat. So I sat out there for 5 o'clock.
Wow.
Gary, let me tell you something. It was so
Is it off the?
goddamn cold, it didn't make no goddamn sense. Oh
Is
my
it off the river?
God, it was brick.
Is it off the river or the ocean somewhere?
No, it's a football field that sits on top of a hill. Don't go nowhere,
Okay.
Craig, because we got some shit to talk with you. Let me tell you something. So I got home. And listen, I had my wife bring covers. That's how goddamn. I never sit up outside of the football game with covers on.
Yeah, it's getting about that time, man. You gotta.
We outside with covers. So listen.
So
I went home
So
and
how
I
did they
started
do?
flowing out. Gary, my ass was itching so goddamn bad. Oh my goodness. My ass was itching.
So how did he do?
He did okay. He had, I hate to say this because they are kids, but he had 3 awful quarterbacks. And as a receiver, you gotta have a quarterback. So
Wow.
he had one. Listen, they called the play wide middle screen. The boy threw it to a swing route. My son's over the middle of the field, wide open. They ran it again. Finally, he touched it. He got like 20 yards. He ran a reverse for like 20 yards. He caught another ball for like 10 yards.
So he had a nice all-star game.
I mean,
for
was
what he
okay.
for what he for what he was up against.
Yeah, it was okay.
I saw you.
And he's the smallest guy in the field, bro.
I saw you breaking apart their plays.
Yeah,
the other day.
He's the smallest guy in the field, bro. He go out, he give it up. He was 144 pounds out there. He go out there and play.
Did they run that route that you said your son liked?
They ran all that shit, but they don't have the quarterback to get him the ball.
Damn, and they all stars?
All stars. Here's the problem. There's a lot of young quarterbacks on Long Island. You have to be a senior to play in that game. So the good quarterbacks are juniors and sophomores.
All right. Well, let's hope they're not looking at this podcast and knowing the truth.
I doubt it, but they had to know the truth. It was terrible. Okay?
Yeah.
Cowboys versus Falcons. Cowboys
That was a big,
defense is for real.
yeah, that was a big win for y'all. Like, if I'm not mistaken, did I pick the Cowboys?
Nope.
I picked the Falcons.
You picked the Falcons. April picked the Falcons. I picked the Cowboys.
Damn.
And I need the Cowboys to lose. Because
Right.
if they
Well,
make the
y'all.
playoffs, they keep a Jason Garrett.
Well, y'all about to make the playoffs because Alex Smith going down has changed the dynamic
Oh, that was a
of the
nasty
Washington
injury.
Redskins.
Oh, that's a nasty injury.
Yeah, that
Any
was
thoughts?
that
We're
was
gonna get there in
bad.
a minute, baby. Hold on. Bengals versus Ravens.
Man, like the Bengals, man, they are my team. They are my disappointment of the year. Like they started off hot, and I think this Marvin Lewis last hurrah. He's gonna get fired at the end
I
of
don't
the
think
year.
so. I don't think so because he works on the cheap.
Okay, well, I think he get fired.
But here's some good news in this for you. I picked the Bengals. April picked the Bengals. You picked the Ravens.
Right, because they had Lamar Jackson starting.
That's why you picked them because they had Lamar Jackson starting. Lamar Jackson
Well,
can't hit the side of a goddamn barn.
well, I mean, I picked them because the Ravens play better at home, and I knew that they're gonna run. I know they're gonna they play their division tough. The Ravens, they really do. Like they really play,
I
and
agree with that.
With Lamar Jackson giving you that added element of the run, I just thought it was gonna create a little bit of a problem for the Bengals. And then they might have them good the next game they play them, but that first time seeing them, nobody could adjust to that speed that quick. That man is lightning fast.
Okay, so do Joe Flacco or Joe Fluco wind up with Jacksonville or the Big Blue Dopes?
That's a great question. If he was to get traded, I would say that he would be better off going to Jacksonville than New York because Jacksonville is not that far away. I think the Giants got a couple of more years of rebuilding to do.
Okay.
I mean, they got better receivers, but they just I just think with the GM being Coughlin and the way I think he thinks, I think Flacco kind of blends in better with that organization than he would the
I
Giants.
see Eli going to the Jaguars and Fluco going to the Big Blue Dopes.
Hey, if that happens, man, that'll be good for Eli because he'll have a chance to get another one.
He could be dangerous in that division.
Yeah, because one thing about it, he plays good in the playoffs somehow. I don't know how he tuned. He must turn into another person when he go in the postseason.
He turns into Peyton all of a sudden.
Yeah. All that practice works.
Texans
comes together
versus the Deadskins.
Yeah, and that was the tragedy right there. I'm pretty sure I picked the Texans.
Yes, you did. You all picked the Texans.
All right, so great job, April. But yeah,
what about me?
It just I'm not giving you credit
too.
right now. Yeah, April is just outstanding right now, man. I'm trying to. I gotta get on their good side. But what I saw from that game, I saw that the Redskins was playing a lot of mistake-free football. And when Alex Smith went down, it just seemed like they sucked the life out their team. They still played well, but they still got a pretty decent team. But Texans looks like the real deal. They look like
Texas have all of a sudden caught fire. Texas gonna win that division. Yeah. They have all of a sudden caught fire.
Well,
that defense is playing better.
I wouldn't say they could win the division because I'm not giving up on the Colts. I think
they're gonna win that. Texas gonna win that division.
You think the Texans could beat the Colts?
I don't think the Colts got enough defense.
Okay, that when they play, let's talk about
Yeah,
it.
okay. I don't think they have enough defense. They're playing better than I thought. I don't think they have enough.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, great job by the Texans. Great job, April Smith.
Raiders, April Smith. I won too. Raiders
Yeah.
versus Cardinals. The Raiders
Yeah.
won this game.
The Raiders did win that game, and I think I picked the Cardinals, didn't I?
We all picked the Cardinals.
Good. Because I mean, I think this was one of those ones where Gruden said, "All right, I don't want them to really come down on me for tanking, so let me sneak this game in and throw them off a little bit." Because I think he knows that everybody's on him. Like you just got rid of the whole team, just like
He's
that.
supposed to get rid of that whole team.
No. You're supposed to get rid of the team, but it's just like you don't supposed to be too obvious that you're tanking them. Like you gotta have the guys competing. He's not even competing right now.
He getting that team ready to go into Vegas on a high note. If he would have kept all those guys, that team would have been old in Vegas. That's a problem.
Yeah, because you can't sell tickets with an old team like that. Nobody wants to come see old has.
Nobody wants to see 35-year-old Marshawn Lynch. Nobody wants to see Khalil Mack dominating the whole goddamn salary cap.
Right.
And we're going to talk about Khalil Mack in a second.
Okay. All right, we could do that. Okay. Welcome, Morgan Turner Street.
Okay. Broncos versus Ravens. I mean, Chargers.
All right.
Broncos versus Chargers, and the Broncos win. What the fuck?
But what I told you, now, I think you made me pick the Chargers.
I ain't make you pick shit.
And that's why I probably got a little resentment towards you. Because when I said the Denver Broncos usually plays good. If we could replay, we got to get this to the point where we have an in-play replay guy who could bring up that clip.
Abdul Jabi.
All right, well, Abdul, you've been slacking because you know that I said that Denver, and I wanted to pick Denver. Because I said Denver usually play division tough. You know, that matchup usually is one of those ones that is not about what it looks like on paper. It's when they step on the field, they find a way to play each other tough. And
That's
Denver just
because they can't stop the run, and they let them just. I can't.
What's going on, Clyde?
Case Keenum is better than people give him credit for.
He's definitely hasn't been horrible. He hasn't been horrible. Hasn't been horrible.
What's up, clickbait? Clickbait.
Yeah, man. Clickbait got me last week in fantasy. He nipped me by 3 points because the Bears want to give up 2 late touchdowns. I almost pull up he had me like by 90 or something, and he let me know it too. Going into like the second half of the game, and we caught up with him, but he just he beat me by 3.
Okay.
But, anyway,
Eagles going to the Saints is totally shit the bed. The Saints are for real. Drew Brees is the real deal. I got them as my Super Bowl pick, as you know. Drew Brees.
Yeah, you did.
Drew Brees and guess what? The Saints are playing a little bit of defense. They playing just enough defense. Oh, that's enough for Drew Brees. The Saints are a dangerous team.
Well, the one thing the Saints is playing and why they playing so hard because they scared as hell to fall to that third slot. They need to secure home field throughout the playoffs for them to even be relevant. Because
Drew don't lose in that dome.
Yeah, he'll lose if they play us. But he definitely
Drew's gonna lose in that dome. I don't give a damn who
we're not
walking
worried
in.
about.
Drew don't lose in
All
that
right,
dome.
we'll walk in there. Well, we'll see him in the championship game. But definitely a great organization, great team put together. Like we was laughing last week. I think we talked about or some me and my partner talked about this, but we was talking about how warm and fuzzy the two running backs are. You know, like
They
they
like
getting
each other.
along. They like each other, but you know, one is knowing that the other's gonna be gone next year.
Well,
Like Ingram is not gonna be there next year.
yeah, but hold on. Kamara needs him.
But the organization is gonna trade
Yeah, I agree
Ingram
with you.
unless he
But
take a pay cut.
Kamara needs him. He gives him rest. He gives him breaks. He needs him.
Right. Right. I like the warm team feeling they got going on. They got a good aura
The
going
warm
on.
team feelings.
Yeah, like they getting along. They happy. They they doing interviews together. I mean, it's just something so different that teams that do stuff like that don't usually win. They
Yeah,
take the pressure off themselves.
it's easy to win when you like each other.
Yeah, right, right,
Look at
right,
Golden
right.
State. They don't like each other. They lost 4 in a row.
They done lost 4 in a row, man. Them guys, you know what? All I want to see from teams, and this for any team. I know money is important. I know all that is important, but sometimes go for the fact of like break records. Like I like the way like like where people want to win 10 in a row or like do something like all this going back and forth for what when y'all got a dynasty.
But dynasties are not going to be what happens today when you got NBA players talking about I need a damn rest. I need a break.
Right.
So that ain't
Right.
gonna happen.
What's wrong, Clyde?
Those records ain't gonna happen like they used to. That's why they come up with all these
No, it is.
records.
All right, all right, all right. I see when Click is in the house, I can't be lackadaisical in my approach because I gotta fully say what I mean. What I'm saying is this:
Tell them what you say.
everybody,
I gotta go pee. Tell them what you say.
all right, everybody deserves to be paid, But what you want to see is them come together and get a structure for themselves. Like, okay, how much I'm willing to sacrifice, how much I'm not willing to sacrifice, and they make it work for the team, and they go out and go get these records. That's what I want to see. I want to see records broken. I want to see like what the Bulls did or what the like like what the Lakers did like before they broke up. Like go get 3, 4, 5. Right. Tom Brady, exactly what Tom does. Like just go get these records, man. Like I mean, they out here for you. Sacrifice a little bit. I mean, you might. I understand 5 million is a lot, but I mean, sometimes you might want to give let your other boy get that 5 million just to stick around. Like
They did that
sacrifice
last
the
year,
win.
2 years ago.
Yeah, like do it again. Do it again.
Hey,
Do it again.
that ain't gonna happen, bro. That ain't gonna happen. You
But
live
that's
in the
what
fantasy world now.
I'm living in the old school way when salary caps wasn't as important as it is today.
That luxury tax is crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah, I agree. I mean, man, they got something good over there though.
Yeah, that's true. They do, and they gonna fuck it up. Draymond
Yeah,
Green,
you said
Draymond Green is gonna fuck it up. That's who's gonna fuck it up.
well, he has fucked it
He
up
don't
because
know his role.
and he would not know his role because you don't got nobody telling him his role. Like he hasn't been checked. So
Somebody does
I
need to check.
mean,
You're right about that.
you got to be checked, man.
Discounts when you happy.
I thought that he got checked at that bar that nobody knew about.
Smith whooped his ass.
Yeah, when Tristan whooped his ass, but he's still
twice a year.
Okay, so he ain't got to worry about Tristan. He probably be hurt that game. Yeah, he probably gonna have a headache or something that game. He ain't gonna play that game. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, don't pick on Durant. That's all I'm saying. Durant is the wrong guy to pick.
Durant did some sucker shit. All
right, what Durant
you
do?
Couldn't check Green, but you gonna check a reporter whose job is to ask you the tough question. That's who you're gonna check. but you couldn't check
I
Green.
mean, what was he supposed to do with Green? Supposed to punch Green in the face?
When we go in that locker room, we got to handle this. You can't just be walking
I mean,
around willy
they've
nilly
been
talking
down
about
that
my
road
goddamn
before.
money. We got to handle this in the locker room.
They've been down that road before.
They got to go down it again. Because obviously he ain't learned his lesson.
Well, the problem is that the guy don't want to let Durant be Durant. Like, he don't understand that Durant himself is a superstar.
Let me tell you something. Russell Westbrook checked Durant. Durant did nothing. Draymond Green checked Durant. Durant did nothing. A little Jewish white reporter checked Durant. Now he a tough guy. Get the fuck out of here.
What kind of toughness? All right, so I've been focused on solely football, so I apologize. But what kind of toughness did he do?
The reporter asked him a question. He says, I told you, don't ask me that question today. Who the fuck are you?
Okay, what's wrong with that? If you
the reporter is doing his job. That's his job.
But they give them press when they meet, before they meet and ask the questions. They give them all like little things to say what they willing to talk about, what they not willing to talk about.
And
he chose to talk about it.
Yeah.
So he just let them know, I told you not to ask that question. That's what it sounds like.
He should have told Draymond Green, I told you not to talk about my goddamn money in the huddle and give me the ball so I can end this goddamn game so I can see my bride. That was the problem. He was out of character, Draymond Green. Draymond Green should have gave that man the ball and got the hell out of the way.
I'm with you on that. If that's what it should have been.
Steph don't check shit. Steph in there being extra light skin. He ain't checking shit.
Steph just crashed the whip, man. Steph going crazy.
He be he
going crazy. Yeah, because he upset now. Like, you messing with his feng shui, man. He ain't got time for this shit, man. His feng shui, man. He ain't got time to go back and forth with these niggas, man. He want to win. He want to get this shit done, man. He tired now, man. He like, listen, y'all messing up, man. He want to go down to history, and these people want to be arguing over dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
But again, if it's a rule, it's an unsaid rule that we all are independent contractors. We all make X amount of money. We all make a lot of money. We are not going to check in everybody's pocket. We're not doing that in here.
All right, but here's the thing. Here's my thing with this. What's your name? The one person they need to really worry about is they don't need that other light-skinned boy going nowhere. That's what we need to be worried about.
So now I asked the question earlier. Now listen to this question. Do you trade Kevin Durant at the All-Star break this year?
No. You get your chip, and then you let the chips fall where it may. But you got to sign that other light-skinned boy, Thompson.
Okay. Now, this is what I'm thinking. You got to remember, Boogie Cousins is still there.
Yeah.
So if they trade Durant and get some pieces to come off the bench.
No, bad idea.
Okay.
Because Boogie is not going to come back healthy this year. But
by that time, Boogie will be healthy.
What you want to see happen is this. You want them to, they've got to win the chip. All right, so they give them, 4 and 5 years?
Yep.
All right, so you at least solidify dynasty status at 4 and 5. All right, so you can go, if Durant want to leave at that point, listen, then Green can live with the fact that we got our regular nucleus because you got to sign Thompson.
Okay.
And then you might want to keep Cousins.
Can they win without Durant?
Yeah, they could win without Durant, but I'm not this year. Not this year though. Because Cousins ain't healthy yet.
Who is going to beat them? without
I mean, it's a
Durant.
lot of good teams out
Let's say
there.
they
It's a
trade
lot of good
Durant
teams
to
out there.
Memphis.
Okay.
Okay, who's gonna beat them?
I mean, I just don't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't risk it. That's me. I wouldn't risk it.
Okay,
It's too early for me. Like secure the chip, and then in the off season, just deal with it. I
okay.
mean, but get the chip. You gotta have Durant to get the chip because one thing I'm noticing is this, and people not paying too much attention to it. But LeBron and them is getting real cozy. They getting real cozy. Like they getting real cozy. They like everything is starting to fit and fall into place. They scoring 150 points,
But
but they
they
gotta
give up 160.
they listen. They went from giving up 160 to maybe they're giving up 145 now. So that's a win. That's a win. I don't care if they win by 5. That's a win for
I
them.
refuse to
They
talk
getting
about
too.
LeBron. It's redundant. It's boring. It's the same shit
No,
over.
no. I'm just
over.
saying that
I'll
you
talk
need.
about LeBron when the playoffs come.
Okay, but I'm just telling you why you would need to keep a Durant is because that guy is lurking. He's still there,
Okay,
and
okay.
you know that if
That's a
you
good
get to
point.
the playoffs, playoffs LeBron is a little different than anything else.
That's a good
Like
point.
so, I would much rather have all my players ready for this year, and then like I said, get the Thompson back in there, and let's see who else we can sign. As a Durant replacement next year.
Okay, okay. You ain't gonna find no Durant replacement. Oh, Chris Cole, here he come with his stupidity. Okay, now this is what Chris Cole don't understand, Gary. With point guards, there is something called a floor game,
Right.
which is your combined game. You could have a bad shooting night and a good rebounding night for point guards. This doesn't a floor game don't count for everybody. Like a floor game don't count for centers.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So I watched that Cleveland and Laker game. I watched that game. Colin Sexton was better, way better than Lonzo Ball. Way better. His whole entire floor game. Clarkson, they almost lost that game to Clarkson alone. So what I was trying to explain to Chris Cole and Victor Medina's non-basketball thinking asses is your floor game as a point guard could be more important than your shooting stats or your shooting percentage. Your whole floor game, getting your team involved, getting the ball to the right people, do it pace, checking the pace, get the pace up, get the pace, slowing it down. All that shit is your floor game. Lonzo Ball's out there like a fish in water. Fish out of water. He's a fish out of water. LeBron threw him a backdoor pass. This bitch went to the other side and threw the ball out of bounds. He's terrible.
All right. Are we still doing football? Or we went to
No,
basketball.
we're doing football.
All right.
I just saw Chris Cole walk in the building, and I had to straighten his ass out.
Yeah, Chris Cole doesn't have much to talk about nowadays, so you need to talk about basketball.
Yeah. That's what I'm hip to his game. I'm hip to his game.
Yeah.
I'm hip to his game.
Yeah.
He can't talk about nothing in Green Bay, so he fucked up.
Right. Yeah, tell him take a back seat to the real champs of the division.
Fall back, Chris Cole.
Fall back. Maybe next year y'all draft better.
Next, we had the Vikings versus the Bears.
Well, everybody saw that game because it was on live.
No, not everybody saw it. It was like one of the worst rated games. But go ahead.
No, not the Vikings. The Lions was one of the.
The Vikings and the Bears were the worst rated games. But go ahead.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was a highly rated game.
Yeah.
Everybody tuned in for that one. Must see TV. was in full effect. Everybody saw the domination. They saw the growth from the Green Bay game that we wasn't going to allow them to just come back on us. I mean, we just took it lightly. And let me tell you one thing about the Vikings. They are a dirty organization.
Why are they dirty?
All right, listen, they consistently hits late, and they the same organization that hurt Tommy Hurst with the cut block before we went to the Super Bowl when we had Tank Johnson and Tommy Hurst.
Who was your quarterback?
Rex Grossman.
Okay, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, but that defense with them two, man, they was pretty much unstoppable that year. They hurt Aaron Rodgers last year the same way, throwing him down late.
Hurt no goddamn Aaron Rodgers. That was a clean, regular sack. Stop the bullshit.
All right, so the hit that they just did on Trubisky was a late hit.
Trubisky better get his ass on the ground.
He was on the ground, and they hit him late. That's why they just fined the dude.
No, they ain't hit him.
They just fined the dude.
Stop it.
All right, well, y'all, listen.
Clickbait. Every time the Bears have a division game, this is how Gary's conversation goes. This was dirty. This was this. This was that. He does it all the time.
All right, well, listen, you know what? I'm going to drink up and keep celebrating because I don't have time to go back and forth with you niggas. We 8-3. We don't deal with miserable people that got to
salute Mark Hardy. Here's what needs to happen.
What's going on, Mark?
Here's what needs to happen. Somebody needs to go in Kirk Cousins' locker room, in his locker, and beat his ass. His ass. All he got to do is not turn the ball over with this team. That's it. Don't turn the ball over with this team.
It's kind of hard to not turn it over against us because we lead the league in there.
Okay. I'm glad you said all that.
No, we jumping routes.
As soon as we talk about this last game, I'm about to piss you off.
All right, but we just jumping routes. That's all. We got a safety that actually jump routes now. Okay. He's confident.
Okay.
Alabama guy.
Y'all confident. Oh, your whole team confidence. Y'all doing temptations in the end zone. Y'all taking pictures.
We having fun.
Your whole team confident right now.
I mean, we just talked about it. When you lose, you can have fun. Your coach lose. I mean, that's just how it goes.
Okay. We back after tomorrow night. Watch. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Now, last but not least, the Chiefs versus the Rams. Tell me your thoughts.
Listen. All right, here's my thoughts. Number one, I get the NFL is about scoring and this and that, but that shit is ridiculous.
Thank you.
You could give a team credit for giving up 51 points just because they scored 54. Like, what type of shit is that?
Thank you. The game is
come on now.
Non-competitive. That shit was not football. That shit was arena football.
Right. Like, what are you doing? Like, listen, that's why, okay. We see them in a couple of weeks.
No. Tell me, okay, say what you want to say.
All right. Because I'm trying to be humble, but we see them in a couple of weeks.
Mark Harton said he is here with Julian and Jerry Simmons. Dr. Jewel and Jerry Simmons. Holla at your boy.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
What's going on, Tom?
I believe Julian and Jerry are Dr. J's cousins, if I'm saying it right.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Hey, listen, I wasn't there at the Rucker to know, but I see, I always go back, and I go back in years. And I saw where Julius Irving went to the Ruckers, and he had people on top of buildings. He had people lined up around.
I'm telling you, Julius
that's
Irving,
amazing.
AKA Dr. J, was the first Michael Jordan.
Listen, and I see it, man. Like, that man
was the first Michael Jordan.
Yo, that's all, man. When you see them pictures of them people just on top of the roof, how the hell you get up there, number one?
In trees.
and trees. Like this only in New York. Like y'all could do that shit. I think y'all got different like water and all that shit up there. Like I don't know how do y'all get up there. Like you got to like they on top of tree. Them tall ass trees they was in, and they was up there. No ladder. Like no ladder, and they was up
That
there
was
just
New York
looking.
life back then, son. New
That
York's different, son.
that's what I said. Like, but that's listen, man. That showed you like where like a legend comes from,
But
like
now
the
listen to
respect
this.
y'all have
Here's
for
the real shit.
legends.
Here's the real shit to show you Dr. J's legend. Dr. J lived in Roosevelt, Long. He's from Roosevelt, Long Island. The
I got a
Rucker,
lot of superstars from Long
the
Island.
Rucker is in Manhattan. This is
Right,
pre-internet. This is pre-posters. This is pre all that
right,
shit. People
right.
heard. This is the word of mouth. Yo, Dr.
Word of
J
mouth
is
thing.
going to be in the
Yeah,
Rucker.
yeah.
Dr. J's going to
And
be
they
in the
want to
Rucker.
see.
This ain't no easy ride from
Yeah,
Long Island to Manhattan. That's not an easy ride.
right, right.
You understand
People
what I'm
got
saying?
there though.
And
People
this
got
is
there.
through word of mouth.
Right. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. Like people had to see what he was about.
Yeah.
They had it, and he didn't disappoint
Oh
from
no.
what my understanding.
Oh no.
He didn't disappoint.
Oh no. Dr. J
Like,
was the real deal, baby. Jerry
yeah,
said.
yeah.
Jerry said the first was Connie Hawk. Oh, yeah, Connie Hawkins was another one. But see, Connie
Yeah.
Hawkins was 7 feet.
Right. You
These
expect
7-foot
certain stuff.
dunkers look like they supposed to dunk.
Right,
When
right,
Julius
right.
Erving takes off, oh, it's
Yeah.
just so graceful, so pretty.
Yeah.
You know how much when Jordan took off and he rocked
Yeah.
it back and forth. You know what that
Yeah.
looked like? Like Connie
Yeah.
Hawkins looked like he's supposed to do that. But Connie
And
Hawkins
that,
was embarrassing people.
but that's the whole thing, man. Like basketball was just basketball. Like, I
It
mean,
was
you had to
different.
have a game. Yeah, it was very
It was
different.
different.
Like,
Today is
it
some
looked
bullshit
fun.
because today is
Yeah.
N1 mixtape. So now you got dudes who want to hold the ball, dribble the ball for hours.
Right. Right.
It's some
Right.
bullshit.
Right.
It's not basketball.
Right.
I hate playing basketball with young boys.
Right.
All they want to do,
That.
dribble the ball, and then shoot the ugliest, raggediest shot and miss it.
Right. Right. What they call it? What is it? Some what the 2 cent move or something that I forgot the saying. Like
They
they got
trash.
yeah, it's very trash.
They trash.
I see it all the time. I see it all the time. Can't finish at all.
Can't finish. And let me tell you something. When I coached basketball, that was the #1 thing the coach from Iona. He said
Yeah.
the #1 thing is, can you finish? We know you could dribble. We know you could jump. Can you finish?
Yeah, they got a good program up there.
I told you, my man Tim Clues is the coach.
Okay.
There. Tim Clues was the coach at St. Mary's when Danny Green was there.
Okay.
Tim Clues can flat out coach, my guy.
Yeah, they do well in the tournaments, and they got a good
Tim
program,
Clues
real
beat me
good
by 60.
program.
I'm gonna tell the truth. Tim Clues beat me by 60. It wasn't even close.
Okay.
They was practicing alley-oops and shit.
Wow.
Yes, Tim Clues can flat out coach. Do not get it twisted.
So in that division, you got Canisius, you got Siena,
Yes.
you got they got some good little. I mean, that people that don't really go that deep into the college, like they got some good colleges up there.
Yeah, hey, listen, I'm not the guy to be running around giving all types of coaches credit. But damn it, when I see how talented as a teacher, how he knows his shit, Tim Clues is going to get a big job somewhere. Listen for that name.
I remember you say that, but
Okay.
they definitely got a good organization.
Now, let's go back to the Chiefs and Rams. Okay? Here's my thoughts on this shit. People want to tell me, yeah, they played defense. They had a pick six. They had a fumble recovery, had a strip sack. Listen, both teams scored twice on defense. That means they still gave up 40 goddamn points.
And which name for them to have a 40-something, 30-something lead with like a few like going in like the middle of the fourth quarter. I think it was like 7 minutes, 6 minutes, and they give up that lead.
I mean, it was terrible.
It was
It
terrible.
was terrible. It was like they was in a 7-on-7 tournament. That's what it looked like.
Scale, yeah. What do I call it? Skeleton. Skull drill.
Skeleton.
Yeah,
That's what it looked like. It
yeah,
was terrible. So now,
yeah.
I got a question for you. Who is better, Aaron Donald or Khalil Mack?
Man, that's a great question. I mean, I guess it depends on what you're looking for out of a defensive player, your scheme. I mean, I guess both could play in both schemes, but for me, I like Mac a little bit more than Donald
I knew you was gonna say
because of huh?
that. I knew you was gonna say that, but go ahead.
Yeah, I just like him because of the versatility because you can put him at outside linebacker and you can put him on the line as well.
Khalil Mack's never played an interior line spot.
He played defense and he played on the line on certain
DN and
sets.
outside linebacker is the same shit.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. That versus some. So, here's what I'm trying to say to you: you cannot put Donald because he played DN now. You can't put him
Donald
at a
don't play
linebacker.
DN.
He does play
He
DN.
does not play DN. He plays a 3
Okay.
technique tackle.
All right. So what's Sue play?
Sue plays tackle.
Okay. So both of them playing tackle.
Both of them play tackle.
Both of them play at the same time at tackle.
Yeah, they play a 4-3.
How is that? Oh, they play a 4-3.
Yeah,
I thought they play a 3-4.
I'm almost positive they play a 4-3.
They used to play a 4-3.
Even if they, or let's say they play a 3-4. Even if they play a 3-4, those 3 interior linemen, they're all D tackles. They're not DNs.
All right, but they can't. But what I'm trying to tell you is, Mac plays a 3-4, and he could play that DN position.
No, he
as
plays
well
outside linebacker. 3-4, he's
All
an
right.
outside linebacker.
I know what he plays. I
Okay,
say
but
he can
what does
play
it
that
mean?
DN.
There is no DN in the 3-4.
All right, you got it. You listen. We're not gonna argue about formalities. I know what I'm talking about, but you can go ahead and you can be the coach right now. I'll fall back.
Real talk. There is no DN in the 30 front.
Okay.
It's 2 outside linebackers. But here's the deal. Here's why Donald is better. Donald gets double teamed 75% of the time. 75% of the time, that man's getting double teamed, and he leads the league in sacks. There are plays where Khalil Mack don't even get blocked. Now, don't get it twisted. Khalil Mack is a dog. But that boy, Donald, is a one-man wrecking crew at 6 feet tall, 270 pounds. He's also undersized. That boy is special.
So what makes him better if he's undersized and he's faster than the guards? If you playing in the inside like you saying he is, he has an advantage.
No, he doesn't.
Because you
Because
got a
he's
quick
going
start.
to get. It's easier to double team him than it is to double team Khalil Mack. It's
Not
easy.
really, because you Khalil Mack see more double teams.
No, he doesn't. No, he
Because
doesn't.
you got the tight end, you got the guard, and you got the tackle double team with Khalil Mack.
No. You got the tight end and the running back, the tight end and the tackle. That's it. That's all that's going to double team him. He's never going to see a guard.
Some guards, they chip him.
No, running backs chip him. You're never going to see a guard run out on Khalil Mack. It ain't going to happen.
Okay.
You have tackles and tight ends who do that.
All right.
Okay, now,
right.
Khalil, let's talk about Aaron Donald. He has a center and a guard and a tackle, a guard and a running back. All these people can double team him at any time because he's an interior lineman.
How is a tackle gonna get to him?
Huh?
If they got an edge, how's a tackle gonna get to him if they got an edge rusher?
He plays a 3 technique. He's right next to the tackle.
So you just said that he don't. All right,
He's an
that's a
interior
DN.
lineman.
That's a DN, right?
No, interior D tackles. Exterior linemen are DNs in a 40, but they don't. You said they don't play a
Yeah,
40.
we
I could
talking
have
about
sworn they
they
play
play
a
a
40.
third. They play a 3-4.
Okay, so now they have 3 interior linemen, a nose tackle and 2 D tackles.
Well, down here we call them DNs.
They're not
On man, they
DNs.
call them
I don't give a
DNs.
damn where you are. Don't tell me down here. I don't give a damn where you are.
Down
They're
here,
not DNs. They are called D tackles,
listen.
and the 2 guys
I'm not
outside of them
falling
are
for
called
that
outside
dumb shit.
linebackers.
All right, tell me my record because you talking dumb. That's a DN. I understand
And
that
it's
they
not
they
a
they got
DN.
girth. It's the same. They got girth. I understand what you talking about, and
I'm
they
not
just because
saying
they
you're not,
bigger,
but they're not DNs.
they call DNs down
Oh,
here.
you down there, they're wrong.
So, hey, April, he just listen. I get it. He got a championship. I'm gonna let him do his thing. But he knows what I know what he's talking about, and it's virtually is the same thing.
Okay, 12.
It's the same thing. They call them DNs.
This was a bad week for me.
They call them DNs.
They're not DNs. They're
They call them
outside
DNs.
linebackers.
They outside linebackers, but those big guys in the inside is DNs too. They call them DNs.
Yeah, they know. I'm telling you wrong.
All right.
7-5. Uh-oh. Here we go. 7-5, 8-4. This week's tally. Last place, me, 6-6.
Congratulations.
Second place, April, 7-5. First place, Gary, 8-4.
So I picked up how many games?
You picked up 1 stinking game.
That's enough. So what's he 9 games ahead of me then?
Hold on. I'm gonna do the tally right now. Okay. I'm 6-6.
If you
7-5.
saying, hey April, we might need to get somebody else to do the math on this because
I'm doing fine with the math. Relax. Okay, what we got? 48 and 22. So we got 28, 54, 54.
How many forced fumbles do Donald got, Julian? How many impact plays he making?
What are you talking about? He was impact plays all night Monday night. He was the strip sack.
How you got impact plays and they gave up 51 points? Stop it.
That's true.
Not impacting nothing.
That's true.
He's got tired sacks. They got tired defensive players and offensive players. He stumbled onto it because he got a little bit more energy than the rest of the guys.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Because he's a dog.
Khalil Mack got 5 forced fumbles, a defensive touchdown, and he got about 6 sacks. And he missed 2 games. Go ahead.
Here we go. Last place at 51 and 32. Gary Callis.
All right.
Second place at 54 and 28. Stud Muffin, no laps.
Okay.
And in first place at 58 and 24, April.
So that means I'm 7 games out, right? 7 games back?
You're 7 games back. Yes, sir.
All right. April, you have officially about to get caught.
I'm 4 games back.
I'm
You
about
gotta
to
catch
come
me
back.
first.
April.
I'm tired of you talking to April and straight bypassing me. You gotta catch me first.
Because
This is the 3rd time you did this. You straight talking to April and you behind me.
listen, I got your number. April is tough. April is tough.
I'm not tough.
You know, because you go with your heart. You go with your heart. Like you not thinking clearly. If you pick what's your name,
Who the Bears play this week?
we already played Detroit.
Oh, okay. You're right.
Next week,
Who they play next week?
Giants.
Oh, your schedule got soft. That's some bullshit.
No, we play the Rams after that.
Oh, okay. We're gonna see
Yeah.
where you are
So
then. We're gonna see where
yeah,
you
we got
are
a
then.
trap game. I already got us winning the next 2 games for sure.
The next 2 games is when? The Giants and the Rams?
All right, so the Giants is we play the Giants on the road. They come to New York. Then the week after that, the Rams come to Chicago where it's really cold.
Oh.
And it's gonna hurt their feelings when every time we smack them,
Oh.
we're going for that second place. We need that bye.
Oh, okay. We'll talk about that shit later. We will definitely talk about that shit later. One more thing.
All right.
Cory Booker went on Facebook and said the boy Haskins from Ohio State is better than there go Daddy, is better than Tua.
Yeah, I am coming in January. I'm coming up there. Everything is going to be straight by then, and so I'll be good.
Look. Here's another delusional Giant fan. Watch your mouth. The Giants going to win out. Yeah, okay. Daddy, April's daddy done walked in the building, so we got to be careful.
All right, which one? Who is her daddy?
Jerome Caples is her daddy.
Oh, hey, listen, Daddy, Cable, you have taught her very well. I am now fully focused on catching your daughter, but she is solid. I thought she was picking colors of uniforms at first. But she really got strategy over there. So I'm gonna catch her though.
She said her daddy taught her.
She did. I'm definitely gonna catch her though. Like I think I'm gonna go undefeated this week.
Okay.
So we pick tomorrow, right?
Pick tomorrow. We do the picks tomorrow.
All right, yeah, I'm going undefeated this week.
Let's talk real quick. Your boy Cory Booker said the quarterback at Ohio State is better than Tua at Alabama.
Not a chance.
Thank you.
Not a chance.
Cory likes to get caught up in the moment. Okay?
Like if he would have paid attention, Penn State had him bottled up all the way to
had the game over.
And I mean, and we not even good on defense. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I thought we put the blueprint out on them, but we obviously didn't because Michigan is just Ohio State owns Michigan.
Now, listen to this. I think Harbaugh get fired. I think the Jets need to go get Jim Harbaugh ASAP.
Yeah, that for you. You will love that. All right,
I love him.
All right, so let me do this real quick for Julian, only because I think your son is an excellent football player. But I need to educate the masses when I get a chance. I'm just a little guy from little thick guy that drinks too much beer. And I'm from Richmond, Virginia. But Khalil Mack has 8 sacks. He missed 2 games, by the way. 8 sacks.
Don't tell me about how many games he missed. I don't want to hear that.
All right, so he got 8 sacks, 5 forced fumbles, and he's recovered 4 of them. Okay. All right, let's go to Donald. Because I don't like the disrespect. So let's get this out the way.
No, this is about you being a Bears fan and your heart hurt.
Right.
Your heart hurt because you heard the truth. Okay?
All right.
Be honest. Be real.
Okay. All right. So what's your name got 14 and a half?
Show some respect. Aaron Donald.
All right, show some respect for that damn man that got paid. Well, let's say it like this before we go on. Both of them people earning their contracts. So that's making it good for the next people that's superstars. So all right, so I'm looking at it. Aaron Donald got 14 and a half sacks.
Thank you. He almost doubled his sack total from an interior lineman spot. That's ridiculous.
He's not an interior lineman no
He
more.
is an interior
Oh,
lineman.
that's why. Okay, so he had 4 sacks against San Francisco. Who is the quarterback in San Fran? He's stuffing his sack totals. He had 0 sacks against the Saints.
Okay. What that mean?
He had 0 sacks against the Chargers.
What that mean?
I mean, he's not making sacks against good teams.
No,
Well, he
hold
did
on,
sack.
hold on. You want to talk about Mack missing
I'm just
games?
messing. I'm messing with y'all, man. Let me leave y'all alone. All right, let me go back and see this other stat. Like,
Go
so my
ahead with
boy
his
is
stats,
8
though. He has 14 and a half sacks.
Yeah,
How many fumbles
three forced fumbles.
from an interior lineman's position?
Is he really an interior lineman?
What? Okay, what letters are next to this picture?
I'm about to go find this out.
He's a
I had to go back and look at it.
he's a three
Look at
technique tackle.
some. Damn. All right. So, what letter is beside Donald? All right, let me go back.
Besides his name, as position.
It just says football player.
Position.
It just calls him a football player.
You
All right, so they said defensive tackle.
goddamn right he's a D tackle, just like I've been telling you.
Yeah, I think this is an old article. Yeah, this is old.
Yo, you are wild, bro.
This is old,
You a
man.
wild
They don't
dude.
give you no.
You a wild dude.
They
You
don't
don't
give
want to make
you.
you wrong. I understand.
They don't give you no good information these days, man. You can't. Nah, great job, fellas. Hey, y'all pick Donald. I'm proud of y'all, but I pick Mack because I'm just a 3-4 guy,
Oh,
and he
shit.
fits what I like.
Okay.
So, April, we don't want. We trying to get this guy to get to the basement. He somehow wins a couple of games,
I had a
and he
bad week
gets
this
back
week.
up there.
This was your week.
Yeah, he did.
This was your week.
He
You
did.
didn't do it.
I didn't pull it off because I listened to you twice, but I'm gonna go undefeated this week, and I'll be 4 games back. Starting next week.
Okay. All right.
April says she got an idea. I can't wait to hear it.
Okay. I can't wait. She always has good ideas too.
She does. I noticed that.
Dog
I
Nuts
noticed
in the
that.
building. What's good? We just got fitted for our rings this year. We just got fitted for our
Hey
rings.
man, congratulations on that though.
Thank you, man.
Your coaching in Madden has failed me after. I think that computer AI is killing me now. I can't block anybody now. So I done went from passing the ball to like strictly. I done went to a West Coast offense.
You
I'm
gotta
about to,
adjust. Now that they adjusted, you gotta adjust. You can't do
Yeah,
the same
I'm-
thing all the time.
Yeah, I done went to a West Coast offense. I'm gonna run split, far, near. I'm gonna just listen. You gonna blitz me? I'm gonna just dump that thing right off on you. I don't got time to be sitting back waiting for routes to get open no more, man. I'm done. I'm done with this, man. So look, congratulations.
Thank you, April. All right.
You see my little thumb? I'm trying to get it in the picture. There we go.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. What about it?
Congratulations. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, April.
All right, man.
Shout out to April Smith for having that slim lead.
She got a big
she was
lead
up-
over you, Jack.
She was up 10. She was up 10 on me.
She got a big. She's still up 7 over you.
And how many weeks left?
What we're week 12.
Right. So we got enough time.
Well, you better hurry up because she busted your head open to the white meat.
Listen, you ain't that far back yourself.
I'm 4 games back. I can catch up next week.
How?
I'm
Y'all
only
betting
4 games back.
Y'all picking the same teams.
She picked the same team that I picked.
You don't gamble. You go with your
I make my picks before everybody makes their picks. I'm not like you. I want to know what this one picks so I can pick over this one. I'm not doing that.
I automatically pick my picks, and then you tell me who they pick.
That's not what you did.
So,
you tried to run the okie doke on me last week. Yeah, what you pick? Nah, nigga, you make your pick first.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm going with the gambles, and
Okay.
it paid off. I just didn't, I didn't go with the Giants like I should have, and I didn't go with Denver. That would have caught me right there. That would have put me 5 games back.
Okay. So let's see.
All right, so what time tomorrow?
You are on tomorrow at 11 a.m.
All right,
All right.
all right. I see y'all tomorrow, April. I'm gonna get your picks tomorrow so I can know. He not gonna tell me your picks. I think I missed who you picked, but it's definitely gonna be the opposite of who you picked. So,
All right. I will see
all right,
you tomorrow.
all right. See y'all.
Peace. That's my man Gary. Gary is twisted, y'all. Gary is having fun. Okay? So again, everybody, tomorrow we are here 10 a.m. Not just sports will be here 10 a.m. tomorrow. Shout out to the Long Island Red Devils, the EFA champs. Shout out to Nolan Epps, all county, all first team, all league receiver breakfast of champions winner. Up for the finalists as the top receiver award. Played at this week's All-Star game. Shout out to Nolan Epps. And let me do this one more thing. April, I want you to stay around and listen to this. Please, shout out, everybody give a prayer to the Hill family of a young man named Khalid Hill, who unfortunately took his own life earlier this week. And they had a memorial for him. He played with my son on his football team, and his younger brother is now on my son's football team. They had a memorial for today for him at Bayshore High School. So please, everybody, do me a favor. Just keep the Hill family. I know most of you don't know them. Keep the Hill family in your prayers for Bayshore. Okay? Other than that, thank you. Shout out to Bus a Move, www.busamove.com, Party Bus for Kids. And shout out to Intercontinental Capital Group Incorporated, ICG, at SSAUNDERS at ICGHome.com. Okay? Reach out to me. I have information to help the family. Okay, great. Great. Okay, that's what I'll do. All right, everybody, have a great night. Be safe. And finish the last of that goddamn turkey so y'all can get cooked food on Sunday. Peace.